Mula sa Wiyon mga kapatid, no, pumasok na ang ika-89th wave ng missile strike ng Iran at nagpakawala daw sila mga kapatid ng nasa humigit kumulang 100 missile at pinuntirya itong mga US target at Israel dito mga kapatid sa Middle East. Pag-usapan natin to mga tol, samahan ninyo ko.
I'm just a young nigga chillin' on it. First time I seen ice was a
Ayon dito sa Wiyon, mga kapatid, no, the West Asia War enters day 33, no? 33 days na pala ito with no signs of slowing down. Iran launches its 89th wave of missile and drone attacks targeting US assets in the Gulf, while fresh US and Israeli strikes rock Tehran. From burning oil tankers in the Persian Gulf to drone strikes in Kuwait and escalating attacks across Israel, Lebanon, and Iraq. Mga kapatid, pag-usapan natin to, panoorin natin itong video.
The West Asia War is now in its 33rd day. From the skies over Tehran to the waters of the Persian Gulf, from Israeli cities to strategic targets across the region, the battlefield is only expanding, intensifying, growing more complex by the day. In fact, the battlefield is expanding as well. Iran has unleashed
Lumalawak daw. Battlefield, lumalawak kasi nga sumali na rin yung Houthi, di ba? So kasama na yung Yemen ngayon.
what it calls the 89th wave of its
89.
operation, a fresh barrage of missiles and drones targeting US positions in Bahrain as well as Kuwait.
Napakarami pa ring missile ng Iran. Iran launches 89th wave of missile and drones on US targets. So kung ito'y nasa loob ng mga tinatawag nilang underground facilities, no, meron pang daan, lagusan na hindi pa natatarget ng Israel at US, at doon mga tol dumadaan etong mga nakatagong armas ng Iran, mga drones at mga missiles nila na ginagamit nila ngayon pag-launch dito sa kanilang mga kalaban.
The war has hit Iran at its home as well. Tehran was rocked by a fresh wave of explosions, loud blasts echoing across the city.
Ito rin yung fresh attack ng Amerika at saka ng Israel dito sa Tehran.
Thick smoke rising from multiple parts. US and Israeli airstrikes have returned, striking targets in eastern as well as southern Tehran. Several Iranians, meanwhile, gathered on the streets of Iran to mourn the slain Revolutionary Guards commanders, including the slain Navy commander Tangsiri, who reportedly played a significant part in Iran's closure of the Strait of Hormuz, remember, was killed by Israel.
Sama-sama sila sa street, no? Pero tulad nga nung sinabi mga tol ni US President Donald Trump, 'di ba, dun sa ibang mga balitang napanood natin, is tatapusin lang daw nila yung trabaho nilang na gagawin pa nila dito sa loob ng 2 hanggang 3 linggo. Tapos aalis na sila diyan. Pero ayon doon sa nag-resign na counter-terrorism na officials dati sa United States, magandang hakbang daw yon yung pag-withdraw ng Amerika, pag-alis na ng Amerika dito para mapahupa. Pero para daw talaga mapigil etong digmaan dito is kailangan daw pigilan ng Israel sa pamamagitan din ng wag nang sumuporta ang Amerika dito sa Israel. Tigil na daw yung pagpapadala ng aid o ayuda dito sa Israel, no? Anong inyong masasabi mga tol tungkol doon sa sa suggestion nung nag-resign na ng Estados Unidos, dating official anti-terrorism official na yon?
The Iranian president and foreign minister also joined the pro-government rallies in Tehran. greeting supporters as crowds gathered and waved Iranian flags.
Ito yung ano yun, ito si Pezeshkian ito yung Iran president, ito yung sinasabi ni Trump na nakikipagnegosasyon daw o humihingi ng ceasefire sa kanya.
و این مردم قدرشناس بر سر رئیس جمهور گل می‌ریزند.
This is now a war where no capital is out of reach in a way. In Iran's Zanjan, the anger has been building up on the streets. Hundreds of protesters have taken to the streets after strikes damaged a key religious site.
Pezeshkian and Araghchi join pro-government rallies in Tehran. Asa nandirito na rin pala si Araghchi? Foreign minister.
Meanwhile, in Iraq, a drone strike igniting a massive fire in the Kurdistan region. Erbil, which is home to a major U.S. consulate and military presence, continues to be a repeated target there. Lebanon also has seen escalation with strikes near Beirut's main airport road after Israel warned it would target Hezbollah facilities. And on the diplomatic front, signals have been rather mixed. And the
Yung Yemen, hindi pa tina-target
tensions remain high. The US president claiming that Iran has indicated a willingness for a ceasefire, but Washington also has a key condition for that: the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. However, Iran's Revolutionary Guards have rejected Trump's narrative strongly. They say the strait is firmly under their control and will not be reopened under what they call ridiculous displays by the United States. Now, this back and forth also capturing the current diplomatic deadlock, with Trump slated to make that crucial announcement as a part of his address to the nation. The costs of continuing this war are also mounting at the same time, and that also brings us to...
So, hindi tinanggap mga tol ng IRGC etong sinasabi ni Trump na magkakaroon lang daw ng ceasefire kung bubuksan itong Strait of Hormuz. No? So, nagmatigas dyan ng IRGC at sinasabi nilang matindi ang control nila rito at hindi daw nila yan bubuksan, mga tol. Ngayon, ang sabi ni Trump, wala na siyang pakialam dyan sa Strait of Hormuz na yan. No? Ginagawa lang naman daw nilang protektahan yan para lang dun sa mga allies. Hindi naman daw nila kailangan yan. Pero ngayon, kung gusto daw ng mga allies nila ng langis, punta sila dyan at sila kumuha sa sarili nila, pagtanggol nila sarili nila. Tapos, within 2 to 3 weeks, mga tol, is aalis na daw dyan ng Amerika. Tatapusin lang daw nila yung ilan pang mga trabaho na kailangan nilang tapusin. Ito ba'y nangangahulugan na matatapos na ang gera? Ang sabi, mga kapatid, nung nag-resign, ito papakita ko na lang sa inyo. Etong si Joe Kent, ito'y dating official ng Amerika. Sabi niyang ganun, mga kapatid, kailangan daw munang pigilan itong Israel para matigil na daw talaga dyan ang gera, mga tol. Ano sa tingin ninyo, mga tol? Israel ba ang nagpapalala ng gulo dyan tulad nung sinasabi rito ni Joe Kent? Pwede kayo magbigay ng komentaryo, mga tol, sa ibaba. No? Hanggang sa muli, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.